Hey listen, have I got a story for you? This one's got everything. A mastermind, a crew of criminals with nicknames like they're auditioning for Ocean's 11. And a heist so slick you think it was directed by Quentin Tarantino. But don't let the Hollywood glamour fool you. These guys pulled it off in real life. This is a tale of the 2003 Antwerp diamond heist. Now this is one of the biggest thefts in history. Think diamonds, deception, and a salami sandwich. Yeah, we'll get there. It all starts with Leonardo Notarbartolo, the mastermind behind it all. If you ever picture a criminal kingpin, Leo's your guy. With a name like Notarbartolo, he sounds like he was born for this life. He wasn't just any crook. Leo was a pro. Smooth, calculating, and charming as hell. For years he and his crew have been pulling off high-stake art thefts. But now they had their eyes on something even bigger. Leo wasn't just aiming to rob a store or a bank. He wanted diamonds. And not just any diamonds, these were the real deal. The kind that could make you rich. Rich enough to buy none or a lifetime supply of prosciutto. Or land yourself a starring role on Judge Judy. Leo does what any good mastermind does. He starts scouting the Antwerp Diamond Centre in Belgium, where the world's wealthiest people stash their gems. He rents a room inside the building, acting like a legitimate diamond merchant and gaining the trust of everyone around him. For 2 years he observed everything, from security cameras to the vault's layout. By the time he was finished, he knew the vault inside out. Like Bruce Lee knew the 1-inch punch. Precise, deadly, and just a flick of the wrist. Leo's crew was tight. 4 men who all had made careers out of stealing. And not just your average thieves either. These were specialists. And trust me, they all had nicknames that sounded straight out of a Tarantino movie. Leo, or Speedy, the getaway driver, who could drive like he was racing an F1 car in Monaco. He made Senna look like Nonno going for a Sunday drive to bring the priest some wine. The monster, big, but not just in size. This guy was a locksmith wizard, capable of picking a lock faster than you could say, Bada Bing, Bada Boom. The genius, a hacker with the skills that could have made him a billionaire. If he wasn't busy making stupid decisions, like this one. And last but not least, the king of keys. There was no lock that had been invented yet that he couldn't open, quicker than your nonna could pop a lid off a bottle of homemade sauce. They spent months prepping for the job. But remember, this ain't no Italian job. Things don't always go according to plan. Speedy, for example, had an idea that he was going to go and grab a salami sandwich from the local joint for fuel before they make their getaway. Doesn't seem like a big deal, right? Wrong. You're going to love where this is going. So the night before the heist, these guys are on their final test run, making sure everything is perfect. They've timed it down to the second. Meanwhile, Speedy decides to grab himself that salami sandwich. Now imagine this, Speedy's in the car, the getaway car mind you, munching on this sandwich all cheesy and greasy, like Eddie Murphy eating a bowl of chips in Beverly Hills Cop. He slams down that salami sandwich faster than a Ferrari can accelerate because, well, time's running out. What the hell, Speedy? The genius asked. You can't be late. And like a champ, Speedy finishes his sandwich and does the absolute worst thing possible. He chucks the wrapper, greasy stains and all, out the window. Now that wrapper, it's about to come back to bite him. Big time. The heist itself, it's a masterpiece. Leo and his crew, they break into the Antwerp Diamond Centre over the Valentine's weekend. For those of you who aren't up to diamond heist lingo, this building is a fortress. A Fort Knox for jewels. These guys, they bypass all the alarms, and the cameras, they were looped with a little hacking magic. The monster and the king of keys bypass the high-tech locks like it's child's play, and in no time, they're walking out with the loot. And I mean walking. $100 million worth of diamonds. If this was a movie, they'd roll out the credits here, and you'd hear the slow clap echoing through the theatre. Everything would have gone according to plan, and they would have got away with it until Speedy had a mama look moment. The police catch wind of it and start their investigation. They search the premises, but there's no sign of the crew. Then someone spots the greasy salami sandwich wrapper in the street, complete with fingerprints. And you guessed it, Speedy's DNA. The police follow the trail and trace the fingerprints to Speedy, arrested him a few weeks later. Under the pressure of being caught, Speedy squeals, tells the cops about the genius, the monster, and the King of Keys. And before long, the entire crew is captured. The police ain't just picking them up, they're practically hunting them down, one by one. These guys didn't stand a chance. Even the monster in his biggest blunder tried hiding in a villa. His fake IDs had more cracks than an overcooked pizza crust. And don't get me started on the genius. He got nabbed for trying to cross the borders with more gear than a rock star on tour. In the end, Leo was sentenced to 10 years in prison, though he only served 4 years before being released. Some of the other crew members, like the King of Keys, also faced prison time, but they managed to serve their sentence quietly, with each receiving various terms depending on their role in the heist. Now here's the kicker. The diamonds, they were never recovered. A measly $5,800 worth of the haul was found. And as for the rest of it, still somewhere out there swirling around the black market, waiting for some poor banana to get caught trying to sell it. This, my friend, is the stuff of legend. This will go down as the biggest diamond heist in history, pulled off without a hitch, until someone got cravings for a greasy salami sandwich. Now listen, everyone loves a good salami, but even the guy at the deli would have looked at this and said, "Oh, mucket cats."